Currently it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I think it's finally over. But it looks like I never shoveled or snowblowed, because right there is the line of the original wall of where I snowblowed. You can see more of it right there. But it at least stopped. And now it's time for the cleanup. Look at the snow mound on the air conditioner. Look at that. Having a cup of coffee to wake up while uploading yesterday's log. Welcome everyone to Joey's Random Vlogs. As a recording of today, it is January 26, 2026. And it is the day after Winter Storm Fern is left, gone, go away. We are no longer liking your company. It is 7:58 in the morning. I'm talking a little low because Pam's still sleeping, but I'm gonna get a little bit of caffeination in me, and I'm gonna suit up. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna snowblow again. And I think there's more in the front than it was the first time I snowblowed and shoveled yesterday. So I'm inviting you to come and join me while we tackle this together. So come along. Will you? Alright. I'm out here again. It almost is like Groundhog Day. But I'm gonna have to walk to the shed. I should bring a shovel with me in case. I'm gonna have to walk to the shed to get some gas to put some gas in the snowblower so I'm not making no mistakes here. I'll put this on follow so it's not jittery. But I will be putting the camera in my pocket to see if that makes any difference in when I snowblow with the jittering. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this shed door open. I gotta shovel a little bit in the way to open it, and I'll be right back. Alright, you got me basically in my pocket. Like a body cam kind of situation going. Oh, I went down. I'm down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Let's see. think it's more steadier. Take you out and walk you around. See now? Look at the magnitude of my car. Look at the tires. And again, we're done. Look at Pam's car. Look at the front. Almost up to the bumper. Put your bag in my pocket. Same position where I started from. No snowblower because I put it away. There's a fuel tank. Trying to use that as a measurement. I'm gonna show you what I did, and then afterwards, try to get a measuring stick to see exactly how much snow in certain areas we got. My mouth is a little numb, so please excuse me if I'm mispronouncing some words. I'm a little bit cold. As you can see, it's snowing again, but nothing to amount to anything. As you can see, there's a big snow mound of the driveway. Another snow mound. And here's what I did yesterday. I did the amount right like that. And I put my foot right next to it to give it some sort of a... So it's about up to my kneecap, because this is my knee right here. It was completely, I don't know if you saw it in the morning, completely covered. And this is the pathway I made. This is historic making because for the 13 plus years I lived here, never had this amount of snow. We had snowstorms, you could attest to that with some of the older vlogs, but nothing to this magnitude it's a nice scenery shot. I mean, if you look at the scenery is really nice. Especially since now the snow is getting a little bit wet from the condensation and the humidity. So with that, it does look kind of picturesque. Be a little quiet so you can see it. Take a picture. Use it as a screenshot for your computer or laptop. I'm gonna do one more pan. And this is just in our backyard. If it wasn't Christmas time, I would say it's almost time for it to be. And look, that's the little bit that's remaining of the snow covering the burn pit. That's how deep the snow has gotten. You would never even know that there's a burn pit right there. All you see is a little sliver right there. Alright. I'm going to do a running jump into the snow multiple times if I can. Let's see how it works out, right? Yeah, let's see. That's step one. Should have my gloves on. That's cold. That's all, folks. I put you guys on a tripod, and I forgot to put my gloves on again. Yeah. Woo! I kind of hurt myself too because the snow ain't that deep. Kind of felt the bottom of the floor. After snow blowing 2 days in a row and shoveling, especially today's, it was heavier, it was a lot more, and it really tuckered me out. But I don't think I've ever showed you my cabinet here I added in my room a while back with all of my collectibles and such. So before I end the vlog, I figured I'd show you some of the things I've added in the last few months, coming from the top down of this little corner, little nook of the man cave. We have my car collections. The majority of them are Christine, right there in the middle, but a lot of them are Fast and Furious cars. There's the green one from the very first car you see in the Fast and Furious 1 movie. And then the iconic orange one, Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger. And then back there is the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. And then we have Christine again, the one, and then the one where it was burnt. If you watched the movie, you know what I'm talking about, where I caught on fire after the gas station explosion. I got a Chucky figurine back there. with all the different attachments for the figure, for the Chucky doll. And that's where my Legos cars are, at least 2 of them. A little mini disco ball, a plaque that says, "I'm always with you," with my father's picture in memory of my father. Behind that is Mater from Cars, and Woody, an original pull string doll. You can't even get that one anymore. That's a retro doll right there. He's just hanging out. And then we move down. We got some more Fast and Furious vehicles. There's some more behind this rig plaque. There's the red, orange Mazda, and then the other green one that Paul Walker drove in the second movie. Then we got Jesse's Volkswagen Jetta. So yeah, I have a lot of Fast and Furious cars. I collect them all, or I try to. Like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Well, for me, it's gotta collect them all. And over here, I got another Dodge Charger. I got a dump truck. I got Scooby-Doo in the corner right there looking out. There's Scooby. 3 skulls that are actually decanters. You could put liquid in it. I have no liquid in this one, but there's liquid in here with food coloring to make it orange. There's food color in this one to make it blue. This is an actual Resident Evil 1 movie prop. It was blue. It had the T-virus in it, but it evaporated. Then we go down, and there's more movie cars. You got Kit from Knight Rider right back there. Then we have the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. A DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. The Ecto one from Ghostbusters. The Jurassic Park Jeep. And that's where the Batman Lego is. I put it back there because in front is the 1989 Batmobile Lego. Yes, I know, it's dusty. I haven't dusted in a while. And then right next to it is Johnny 5 Lego. And then I got this for Christmas. You've seen the Christmas vlog with the orange car from the first Fast and Furious. And this is a remote control version of it. And that's one of my new sections I added a few months back to put some of my collectors. This door actually back here does open, so there's more stuff in there that I will be rotating, kind of like a museum thing where it rotates every couple of months. But yep, that's going to do it for today's vlog. See you all in the next vlog. Take care. Vlog over.